Hello again. This is a partner Power X20 or 20X Power. It's 49cc, and I actually sold this the chainsaw, but the customer was not satisfied, and he complained that it didn't have the power it should have when it engaged in wood. But it started easy, and it sounds okay and good, and I didn't test it too much before I sold it. So but the customer, he was right. It did not deliver the power it should give when it's engaged in wood. So I took out the carburetor when I got it back, and I changed or first I washed it in ultrasonic cleaner, the carburetor. It's not difficult to change the carburetor on this one if you get used to it and know the tricks. It has some tricks, some little bit stupid things about the screws, and you need to drag them out. They can sink in, and they become too short, and it's some kind of a little bit stupid patents behind there. But then again, what can I say? It's a good chainsaw. It has decompression valve, and it starts easy. It has primer pump, and it is from 2010, and it has 49cc. But it has some stupid with these screws. It's the bolt which they can. You need to put them in. These bolts, if you take off the screw, the bolt can disappear inside. So you need to kind of drag out the bolts. And the same with the bolts for the carburetor. You can push them into the carburetor, and it's pretty awkward, or what is the word? Stupid that they constructed it this way. And to access the spark plug, you need to take off all the cylinder cover and also the filter, and loosen those screw, one there and one there, and of course those two. Take off the filter, engage the brake, and then lift off the cylinder cover. There you have the primer pump, the choke, and the start switch. So I ultrasonic cleaned the carburetor, put it back again, and I did a mistake. I forgot the gasket actually inside the carburetor. So it didn't work very well. It started, but it died immediately after. So out with the carburetor one more time, and I figured I actually forgot one of the diaphragms, not the diaphragm that engaged the needle, but the other diaphragm. Pretty stupid, but everybody can do a mistake. And I put the gasket in, and I also tested the Welsh plug, and I find out it was open both ways, and it should only be open one way and closed the other way. So I actually kicked it out and kicked in a new one, and put the carburetor back again, and I started it. It started, and was a little difficult, but then I adjusted the carburetor with they have a special screw for adjustment on this particular chainsaw. It has this kind of screw. It's not difficult to get this adjustment screw driver to adjust the carburetor. You cannot just use an ordinary screwdriver like this on this particular chainsaw. You need this special tool. Another kind of little annoying detail. And the other annoying detail is that it's very difficult to find parts for these chainsaws, and they made many models, some called 4700 and etc. Others they have slightly different covers and patents somewhere, so very annoying thing. Difficult to find extra parts for this chainsaw. It's like a cheap chainsaw version, but this one makes signs a little used and look very clean inside, and when it's work, it's a very good chainsaw, but they have these annoying things. And now I put a 20-inch on it. It comes with a 13-inch ordinary. There is little information about the chainsaw too, for some reason, and they don't sell it anymore. And this is, as I told, a 2010 model. And I film it inside the kitchen because it's a lot of wind outside and rain as usual here in Haugesund. So I will test it now, and eventually, if needed, I try to adjust it more and engage it in wood and see how it's worked now. If it's working good, I put it out for sale again. And I need to go outside to see how that works and test it, even though it's a little rain and wind. I will do that. That could be a little exciting. Okay, see you outside with the special adjustment screwdriver. And the chainsaw, and we see how it goes. It has a 050 chain. It's a 325 pitch, which is very ordinary, but it's 20-inch, so it's rather big, and it's have a chain that is in good sharp condition. So it should be a very good cutting option. I don't know more about the chain. I'm not so very clever with chains, but it's an ordinary 325 chain. I don't remember if it has a special name as advanced cut or speed cut or whatever. And I don't remember where I got the bar, but it's, you could read Johnson Red on it. Pretty cool. Okay, then we see when I try to engage it in wood and see if it's a chainsaw that can be put out for sale. Then I am out there in the typically Haugesund weather, wind and a little rain. Don't know if it starts okay and if everything is okay, but let's try and see. There is low, and there is high, there is decompression valve. Give it a couple of punches. I think recommended is about 3. Okay. No big success. Dying out. Is it too much or too little fuel? I think actually it's too little fuel. could be I gave it too short time choke. I should give it half a second more choke, because when it gets warm and I pull out the choke lever one more time and then start to it's also then in pre-speed automatically. When you engage the choke, you also put it in pre-speed position. The speed hatch is in pre-speed, and when you engage this speed throttle, then the choke goes back to normal speed position. But when you take out this choke, then you have it in pre-speed too. And when you put in the handle, it automatically go off. So it started difficult, but I gave it a little choke more. See that film? Then it started okay, and it was a little bit fuel starving. That's my guess, and I think it restarts good now. No, I need to put it in on position. So let's go and engage it good. See how that worked out. I think I will find something to cut on. I have something here and there. As you can see there, for example, that has some soil on it. Not that good. Bad at all. It doesn't lose power now. It has the power it should have. So, but it was a little bit hanky-panky to start. But now I gave it a little more fuel on low, and I don't have this. You need an ordinary screwdriver wrench to adjust the idle. The screw is down there, and typically you cannot use this to adjust the idle screw, but you only can use that on the low and the high screw. Ah, something jammed the chain here. What could that be? Strange. That was strange. Maybe oiling too much. I think you can adjust the oiling here. I hope so. It's oiling maybe too much. But something happened with the chain here. It's the front sprocket that got jammed for some reason. I need to loosen it up. The front sprocket here is it's a saw dust or something coming in here, jamming it. Well, some shit came into the front sprocket on the bar. But now I have cleared it and I put it back again. Maybe it's not oiling that crazy much when I put the bar on again. But when the bar was not on, it looked like it was oiling almost too much. But the screw on the PC, this may be for regulating the oil. But it was screwed all in, so in my mind that means it should not oil at all. Well. But it's oiling, no doubt about that. The tension seems okay. Okay, I give it a little pre-start and choke. In again. Yeah, it is a little bit hanky. Why did it die now? It actually drowned. Let's see. But it has a power now, and it's very sensitive for adjustment. And it doesn't bog down, cuts well. But I gave it now speed up, and then it died when it go back again. You never know on a chainsaw, not for sure. Not before you know, even then you don't know for sure, you know. But every chainsaw has some habits, the old one. I think I like it. I think it is a good chainsaw now, and it's adjusted okay, and it didn't drown. It stopped because of lack of fuel. When it go down on RPM, and it stopped because it some reason it I don't think it drowned. But it must be very slightly. It's restarted anyway, and I think it restarts now too.